Hola guys, I'm Diego, and welcome to Tired. This is really exhausted Diego, so I'm actually a little bit more awake today. It's not quite as early as I was hoping to get around to starting this, but that's okay. So, I forget if I had the ship before, but I believe I'm just going to do a recap of everything that's happened since last episode. I actually spent quite a bit of time doing some missions, just working on getting some upgrades, so I've now got the, well, I've got a whole bunch of stuff going on my ship. So, I have got Mark III pulse cannons on the ship, Mark II flat cannons, pretty much Mark II everything except for the Viridian laser. And only because the Viridian laser is a much more powerful version of the mining laser. 120, 120, 1800, 126, 126, 3600. So it's a little bit more powerful version of the mining laser. It's got like considerably more range on it. The actual, where is it? So the reload time is a lot longer, but I believe the so it's got a longer reload time and a little bit less penetration, but it's got considerably longer range, which makes it a really powerful weapon. This you can't buy, it just drops off of some ships. So yeah, there's that. These haven't changed too much, just the standard hull, shields, and deflector, but Mark II. I did upgrade my engines, booster, warp drive up to Mark II versions as well. And the cargo hold, I'm now using the Guild large extender, which I think costs something like 100,000 or something like that. And it gives you an extra 32 cargo capacity. Now, this is from the Merchant's Guild. That is well worth getting. In my personal opinion. It's expensive, but for 32 spaces on any ship, well worth it. I also got myself the jump drive just to kind of get myself a little bit of a head start. I'm going to need that for the story at some point. And then of course I've got the smuggler's hold just in case I ever do want to run anything. They do have larger versions of these, but I haven't seen them either. So we're heading over to do A Quiet Place, which is our next story mission.
You're prohibited by stellar mass.
Here. And let us talk to Xenia.
Still breathing, I see. Keep going down this road, and you may not be for much longer.
Alright, so what do we know about Juno?
We'd intercepted enough transmissions to confirm that Juno's being held, but she's a wanted criminal in this sector. Nothing too heavy. I didn't say that. It can't be public, but we do have an interest. The problem here is that things aren't going to move fast. And if you want Juno to have all her fingers when we bust her out, then fast. Fortunately, it looks like you're well outfitted enough for us to make a move right away. First order of business is to find out where she's being held. We've recently located a double-jack drug refinery. We're going to turn that rock over, and what? All right, here's the...
Okay, so attacking the refinery. So let's get started. I forgot to set a timer again. Dang it. I will do that really quickly here and just kind of round. Let's say 10 minutes, 30 seconds.
Engines at maximum. Stellar map.
Whoa, my goodness, we gotta get all the way over there.
Accelerating to sublight.
Such a long ways.
You're prohibited by stellar mass.
Alright, come on. Let's get moving. Alright, so we're gonna try and get all the way over there without getting distracted by anything. Thankfully, I actually have the ability to escape from pretty much anything, and anything that I can't escape from, I can actually take out. I did upgrade my one scatter turret to a second pulse turret because it is more powerful. And I switched from the tachyon cannons for the broadsides to the Mark III pulse because I got it as a drop. It was free, and I kind of wanted to get a little bit more range on my attacks. As much as I like kind of pulling up right next to people and blasting away, it's still my preferred method of doing battle when I start getting larger ships, which is going to happen in the near future. It's not going to be plausible for me to pull up next to some of those larger ships. I mean, some of the really large ones, sure, like the command ships, yes, I'll be able to get next to those more than likely, but some of the smaller ships are actually probably the length and width of the front half of my ship in total. So I'm gonna need something with a little bit longer range. I've been looking into the different ships you can get, and I need to find myself. Oh my goodness! I need to find the Mercenaries Guild, which I don't think I can do until after I get out of this area. Until after I get out of the first system, so that's why I'm trying to focus on getting some of these story missions done quickly. And then I need to get to rank 6 in the Mercenary Guild, and I'll be able to get. What ship it is. I think it's the Minotaur. Oh my goodness. Ships everywhere. Yeah, so that's a command ship. I am going to skip right on past that for now. Doesn't look like they're inclined to attack me either. So I just want to get to the refinery assault and get this going.
One down.
Now you will see this ship does a lot of damage to fighters on its own. Before we get there, my tactical is any craft, any craft, any craft, any craft, and fighters only. I focus on taking out the capital ships on my own. I generally don't have to worry about it too much.
One down.
Craft inbound.
We've got some turrets to take out.
Missiles inbound.
This can't be happening!
So I'm actually getting to the point where this ship is powerful enough to not have to worry about a lot of stuff.
Collision warning.
They really have to try to do any real amount of damage. So,
Collision warning.
I'm still using the flat cannons, even though they're not doing a whole lot for me. It's not the one that I wanted.
Incoming hostile craft.
Enemy craft inbound.
Well.
There's the refinery. We'll have to punch through those shields before we can do any real damage.
Collision warning. Craft inbound.
Here comes the cavalry.
My goal right now is just to get rid of some of those platforms.
Look out for those turrets. This will be a lot easier if we can thin them out.
Alright. So we're going to come back
Collision
around.
warning.
As you noticed, my ships have been taking out a lot of the fighters on their own. Between the 2 pulse cannons and the 2 lasers, I really don't have to do anything.
Collision warning.
And the same goes for the smaller capital ships now. I rarely have to put much effort into actually,
The night.
Starboard shields down.
participating. Alright, Xenia.
Port shields down.
take out the drug refinery. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be targeting it or not, but I'm going to.
This one is mine. That ought to do it. Now comes the fun part. Meet me back at the bar, and I'll give you the details.
Mission complete.
That was fairly easy, so let's just
Collision
head back to the
warning.
bar and we'll make that this episode. I'm not going to worry about them too much.
Confirmed kill.
I'm not going to get anything else for being here, so.
Warp inhibited by stellar mass.
Alright.
Collision warning.
Mark II
Accelerating to
Murith
sunlight.
Electrobolt Cannon. That's pretty sure that's a broadside. It is 50% extra, yeah. So see, that's not really worth it for me as much as I like the idea of having something that does helps out with the deflectors there. I don't really need to worry about that. Now, another thing that I want from the Mercenary Guild, they have a lot of upgrades that are protection from explosions. I want those. They've got a few other things as well that I need to pick up from the Mercenary Guild that I can't get from the Merchant Guild. They will let you have both. Hola.
Warp inhibited
Oh,
by stellar
come on.
mass.
Oh,
warning.
oh boy. There we go.
Accelerating to sunlight.
This is a really big field. It's because it's a belt. Moving around. Alright, so off to the next mission here.
Collision warning.
Yeah, that was a little close. That would not have been good had it actually not fixed itself. Alright. I really do want to get to the Mercenary Guild, but again, I don't believe that they're not in the first system that I can find. Now the catch of the Mercenary Guild is that you actually have to fight. Yeah, we're gonna ignore you. The missions are literally for anyone, and it doesn't necessarily tell you who they're for, so I guess you have to be careful if you're worried about your rep, which I'm not. I'd like to keep the militia friendly, or at least neutral at worst, but I do need to get the Red Devil Cartel up. The Red Devil
Warp
Cartel.
inhibited by stellar mass. Stellar map.
Yeah, I don't.
Accelerating to sublight.
There we go. No. Leave me alone, please. So. Okay.
Warp inhibited by stellar mass.
Alright, so I'm gonna cut the end of this episode here, just to make sure we don't have any issues with the episode cutting out. So thank you guys for watching. I'm
Stalking.
Diego, and if you liked the video, like it, subscribe. I do stream a lot of me recording as long as the connection's working well. So I do stream a lot of this in the mornings. So feel free to check it out. That's up on Twitch. I don't stream it through YouTube because YouTube streaming, I'm not really big on that. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.